Hi there, my name is Ken Caputo, and I am here to give away 30 years of entrepreneurial knowledge. So, and let me explain what that means. So, I've been making some videos, which I'm not fond of. This is my least favorite thing to do. But I've been making some videos to set up some calls that I do, some one-on-one coaching calls that I do with entrepreneurs. And as I was going through those videos, I was thinking a lot about Joe Polish and a podcast he does called I Love Marketing. And that podcast was something that he used to basically give away as much information as he could for free for people who were like I was when I started out. I really didn't have the resources or the time to hire someone to do a lot of one-on-one coaching or do mastermind programs and all that stuff. But that information really, really helped me. It gave me like a place to start. And as I grew my business, I was able to access more and more like kind of high ticket resources, stuff like that. So as I've been making these videos, I started to recognize that just the video themselves with a little bit of tweaking could be things that could be really helpful. So I've decided to make a series of these. I'll put descriptors on them and just I know you're not supposed to make these things too long, but I do want to take another about 45 seconds to just explain the overview of this. So it's going to move through a whole bunch of tools and topics that go through 5 kind of, I call them modules or levels, with the idea being that the best businesses that I've seen, they go through a process of figuring out what value they're going to unleash upon the world, the difference they're going to make, right? That kind of thing. And then once they're clear on that value, the next thing they do is they figure out how to expand the impact. We talk about scale, right? And that could be bigger, it could be deeper, more reach, whatever it might be, right? But then the third part, and this sadly I see get lost a lot, especially with small business owners, it's a lasting legacy. It's creating something that's so momentum gaining and self-sustaining that it outlives the involvement of the people who are currently driving it forwards. So, and our martial arts school is like this. It's been multi-generational at this point. By the way, that's one of the things I own, a martial arts school. I built a big family center called Quester's Way. I've helped create gyms and art galleries and done a whole bunch of stuff. I work with different business owners and entrepreneurs all over the world at this point. But it's really low key and it's not anything that crazy or elaborate, just strip down, kind of like these videos, just get in front of people and talk to them and see how I can help. So, okay, I lied. I'm going to go a little bit longer. I'm still looking at my clock here. I'm under 3 minutes, so not too bad. So 5 modules, okay? So starting with value, we're going to talk about value clarification and the things you can do to improve your message so that it's easier for people to understand your message, right? Next thing is what we call the value activator. And that's really about you. It's like getting out of your own way. It's training like a pro so that you can deliver on the full potential of the value that you're creating and your clarity in seeing it. Then we move into the scale part. So you get 2 parts to that, impact design. So, and I firmly believe that one of the biggest mistakes people make is they don't intentionally think through the design. And what happens is, there's a martial arts expression, don't add energy to a system that's not in balance. So people don't think through the design and then they start going to scale or, hiring people or whatever it is and it all breaks down. So how can we design it so it doesn't happen? Got some ideas for that. Next is impact expansion. And that's when you need to get help, right? I believe the only true limit to scale are the humans. Right? You get the right humans who are empowered to make the right decisions and they understand the vision and they understand the work and they can be intelligent in the way that they make decisions in real time. You can scale pretty limitlessly, right? So, and then the final part is the lasting legacy part. So it's how can this thing, as an entrepreneur, I've had businesses that I sold, businesses that closed down, businesses that I handed off, right? If I handed it off or sold it, I wanted to be able to walk away and have it keep going. I'd like to think that the things that I've been a part of helping to create, if I were to drop dead after I do this video, they're not going to die with me. They're going to keep going. So, and there's some specific things that I help people with so that they can think that through in advance and they don't, put in 40 years of work and then have nothing really to show for it when they're done with the work. They do great while they're doing it, but so often you've got amazing businesses making this amazing impact, and then they just disappear on the other side. All right, so I've talked long enough. I promise in the future, I will try to make these videos shorter. I will sequence them, and I'm just looking to have some fun, and hopefully some people will actually see these.